A community history event in Westfield is canceled, and the decision is drawing criticism online. Thanks for joining us for Western Mass News after the game. I'm Amanda Martin Ryan. Westfield police called off the Freedom 250 Mobile History Truck event, originally scheduled for June 14th through 16th at Westfield State University. Our reporter Addie Patterson joins us live in studio tonight with the latest on the backlash. Addie.
Amanda, Westfield police say they canceled the event over concerns about the political ties of one of its sponsors. The cancellation causing neighbors to speak out on social media, some saying they don't agree with the police department's decision.
Just let the country know what kind of police departments Massachusetts have. Shame on them. Disgusting, so disappointed. These are just some of the comments and posts community members have made on Facebook following the Westfield Police Department's cancellation of the Freedom 250 Mobile History Truck event at Westfield State University. Police say their goal was to host a free, educational, family-friendly community event. However, after community members dug deeper, they discovered that while the program receives partial funding and support from federal agencies, it's also supported by PragerU, an organization associated with a particular political viewpoint. Westfield police say at no time did they intend to endorse any political ideology. However, they say some people in the community and at the university perceived it differently. They stated that because even the appearance of political alignment could damage public trust, they made the decision to cancel and apologize for the inconvenience. Despite the event being canceled in Westfield, the Freedom 250 Mobile Museum says its Freedom Truck will be in West Suffield, Connecticut this weekend, June 5th through June 7th at the VFW on Sheldon Street. A motorcycle and classic car procession will help escort the Mobile Museum from Windsor Locks into Suffield from 2:30 to 3 p.m. on Thursday, June 4th. It'll be open Friday from noon to 7 and Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 5. The truck is also scheduled to be at the Big E in September. Western Mass News reached out to officials at Westfield State University for a statement, including whether the university played a role in the decision to cancel, but we have not yet heard back.
The Suffield VFW is also donating a fully renovated handicap accessible bus to homeless veterans at Soldier On in Agawam. They're asking people to stuff the bus with donations if they stop by to check out the Freedom 250 bus before it heads across the border Saturday. Reporting live in studio, Addie Patterson, Western Mass.